What is going on, everybody? This is Sstock21, welcoming you to my YouTube channel.
That's a pretty fancy intro you got right there, isn't it?
What is going on, everybody? This is Sstock21 coming to you with another episode of my FIFA 14 player career mode as I mess around with this ball in the corner, kick it over, bam, cross it off the head, first assist, yeah! Making a name for myself. I'm a superstar already. Look at me go. Anyway, that is not what today's video is about. This video is actually about why I don't drink orange juice. This story probably sounds like it's random, which it is. I can't deny that, but I was talking with a fellow YouTuber last night. Her name is Julisa B. She's in my featured section, so be sure to go check her out. But anyway, we were talking about what floats my boat, and I said water is too mainstream. So I float my boat on either milk or juice. And she said, well, what about orange juice? And I said, no, I don't drink that. I don't like that. So she wanted me to tell a story about it, so here you go. Here's my story on why I do not drink orange juice. Now, this starts last summer. Why does this start last summer? Because I went on a vacation to the Adirondack Mountains. Those are in New York, if you didn't know that. I went with my girlfriend and her mom. We drove from where I live in Ohio, and we drove up to New York to meet her grandparents because they live there. And we rented out 2 cabins and stayed there, and we were going to do some adventure stuff, whitewater rafting. We were going to climb some mountains, and we were just going to have a good time. So I'm not going to go through my whole vacation because I'll just probably turn that into another video one day, but I will give you this day. So I had just had surgery on my nose like a week beforehand because I had it broken. If you don't know about that, go check out my video about how I broke my nose. It's in my playlist of Storytime with Stock, so go check that out. But anyway, I had just broken my nose and then had surgery on it and had the plastic stents removed early, so I was on a bunch of medication, one so it wouldn't get infected, another one for pain. There were like 4 medications I had to take. It was like 2 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 at night. It was, I don't know, it was really weird. But anyway, the day that this happened, we were going to go out for some whitewater rafting. So, what happened? Why do I not like orange juice? How does whitewater rafting and orange juice come together? It doesn't, does it? So what happened is I woke up just like normal with my fancy booger catcher on, and yeah, it's something you have to wear. Like, you put it behind both of your ears and it comes across the middle of your face, and you have gauze on it. That way it can catch all the disgusting stuff that comes from your nose. So that was really great. I looked really super attractive when I wore that. You should have seen me. Whew, man, all those models would have been like, man, Stock, you look fantastic, man. But anyway, so I woke up and I took my booger catcher off, which was great. Took my medication and took it with water, just like normal. So we got in the car and we were going to head out to the place, the adventure place. And we decided we were going to stop in town before we headed out to get something to eat because people get hungry in the morning. So it was a little place. It was like a ma and pa diner. It was like Luna's or Lucy's or something like that. It was some sort of female's name. And it was kind of outdated, but it was a nice place. They had good food. So I ordered some pancakes, my chocolate chip pancakes, because I love chocolate. I'm a chocoholic. To be honest, I need to be in Chocoholics Anonymous. I don't think that's a thing, but anyway. So I got my chocolate chip pancakes, and I ordered some orange juice and some water. Now, I haven't had orange juice in a while, so I remember drinking it when I was younger, and I know a lot of people like to have it for breakfast, so I figured, why not? Get me some vitamins, start off my day right. So she brings out my water first, and I drink my water and just, drink your water. Then she brings out the food and my orange juice, so I eat my pancakes, and I drink my orange juice. Nothing's wrong there, right? Doesn't seem like anything's wrong, and I didn't think so either. So we got in the car after we were done eating, because we were going to head out to the adventure place. Now, the adventure place was, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes away. So it was a decent car ride, but in New York, a lot of the roads, especially the ones we were on, had like 55-mile-an-hour speed limits, so you can make pretty good time. You don't have to go 25 the whole way there. So it wasn't too bad. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. So I'm sitting in the car, And I got this feeling. And I don't know if you guys have had this feeling, but I hate this feeling. It's that feeling that you know you're going to throw up. But it's not really strong at the beginning. It's like something sitting really high in your stomach, and it like kind of makes your throat feel weird. So you're like swallowing, like thinking you have something in your throat. Like, I just want to get this down. I want it to go away. So you're like trying to swallow it down, and you feel it like rising, and it kind of like stirs. And then you realize, I'm going to throw up. I know I'm going to throw up. So I said, can we pull the car over? Because I think I'm going to throw up. And my girlfriend's mom said, no, we're trying to get there. You know, just open the window. Maybe some air will help. So it's like, all right. Worst case scenario, I throw up outside of the window. No big deal. So I open up the window, and I'm literally hanging like my entire upper half out of the car, thinking that it will, at least the fresh air will help, or if I do vomit, I'll just vomit right out on the ground. So my girlfriend's sitting there next to me, and she finds just an empty bag, and she nudges me and she gives it to me, and I say, oh, thank. I couldn't even say thank you. It came out, and I went right into the bag. And it wasn't just like once or twice or 3 times. No, it was like 10 minutes of, and it got to the point where I was just dry heaving. So that was pretty terrible. But after we finished vomiting all of my everything that could have been in my body, I like tied off the bag, and I was like, all right, I'm good, I'm done. And then the bag started to leak, and it leaked all over the floor of the car. So they had another like grocery bag, so I put it in there, and I tied it up in there. That way it wouldn't, you know, leak all over their car, because that's gross, and I felt really bad about it. So I double tied that one, and we get there. The rest of the ride goes smooth. We get to the place where we're gonna go do the whitewater rafting, and we park at a store that's across the street, because it's like a small little adventure place. So we just parked across the street, and I was gonna take care of my own vomit, because that's just gross to have someone else handle my vomit bag. So I pick it up, and the second bag starts to leak. So I'm like running forward with it as far away from my body, like arm's length, running with it out in front of me towards the trash can that the store had out front. And it's leaking and dripping, and my vomit's just going all over the pavement, and it's following me around. It's really gross, and the best thing ever happens. A huge gust of wind hits, and guess what happens? Yeah, the vomit goes all over my leg, my shorts, in my shoes, on my socks. It was terrible. It was so bad. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys have ever gotten your own vomit on you, but it is really bad, especially when you get it like on your legs, because it's not supposed to be there. I mean, if you got it like on your arm or your hand or something like that, that would at least be understandable, but it was on my legs. I did not appreciate that. So yeah, that's why I don't drink orange juice even to this day. Like, I've tried since, and I will put a little bit in my mouth, and I just get that like I'm gonna throw up feeling right there, and I stop, and I can't. I either spit it out into the sink, like if I'm at home, or I'll just spit it back in the cup. I can't do it. I can't have orange juice anymore. But I did end up going and whitewater rafting down the Hudson River, and I had a great day. It was a blast. It was a really crappy start because I threw up everything, but it's okay. It all worked out in the end. So that's my story for today, guys. Take care. Have fun. Have a great weekend. Do something stupid, but not too stupid. And yeah, have a great day. Have a great weekend. I am going to keep repeating that. Have a great day and a great weekend. I'll see you guys next time. You guys are great. Alright guys, click the video on the left to take you to the previous video, click my speed drawing and the 3D question mark on the right to take you to a random video, and as always, be sure to hit the big red button down below to subscribe.